Welcome everyone, Sierra Nova here. So I randomly sat down and started thinking about anime or series in general that I'm looking forward to, and Invincible is definitely one of them and I can't get it off my mind. I made a TikTok about OmniMan a while back about him and how he's a savage, and how I really felt for Mark Grayson. In the beginning of this series, like literally the first episode, it seems to start out pretty normal and we see Mark and his family in what appears to be a pretty normal family dynamic. He has a loving mother and he has his father, which a bunch of male anime characters tend to go without in anime, so Mark is already doing better than most of them, or so we thought. Anyway, Mark seems to have fairly normal interactions at school, like all of what I expect a normal teenager to go through. The twist that came within that same episode, however, had to do with Nolan Grayson, and we quickly see a dramatic side of him involving the Guardians of the Globe. It was very wild and unexpected. I mean, OmniMan did give me weird vibes, and maybe even a hint of Vegeta vibes, but I think this was beyond Vegeta. Like, Saiyan Saga Vegeta did destroy and purge countless planets, even as a kid, sure. And even Majin Vegeta did a few messed up things, but OmniMan still manages to take the cake in my eyes because this was some top tier disrespectful stuff. Plus with the Dragon Ball series, there's a bit of a hack because you can wish these people back at the end of the day. Now the stuff that OmniMan did can't be undone, and I think that's the most important difference between the two. One thing I would like to add on is I really enjoyed the brutality we saw in the first episode. Only because I've always wondered what would happen if someone on the hero's side turned against the weaker heroes and how that would play out. Like, I always wondered if there was a thought in the back of their head or a certain level of caution that they'd have towards the stronger hero. Because let's be real, for example, if Superman were to go bad, who would really be able to stop him? Kryptonite aside. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I've always found that pretty interesting, especially since people are capable of fearing things out of their control. Aside from enjoying the writing aspect of it, I did feel bad for the Guardians of the Globe because they didn't deserve that, nor did they even seem to expect it. Honestly, I will admit it was a bit shocking to see that OmniMan was able to go through such lengths, so much so that he actually settled down on his assigned planet and got rid of the heroes. He really played the part. I will admit that I also found him a bit heartless at times, like when he told Mark to either not help Black Samson or not get involved against the Battle Beast, or when he literally snuffed the pilot that Mark saved, and when he beat the bricks off his own son, and not to mention he said that his wife was more like a pet to him. Honestly, if OmniMan said he felt nothing at all from being on Earth for 17 years, I would have believed him. But the fact that he did feel something at all kind of shocked me. The major thing I'm looking forward to is how in the world are they going to take down OmniMan? Like, what is it that Mark can do? OmniMan trumped the Guardians of the Globe, who are basically generic versions of DC, and the government can't do anything either. I'm hoping it won't be an ass pull, but I don't think that's a problem since the writing is really good as is. I've been trying my best to hold out and not read ahead. I'm personally not sure when this series is due to return, but while I wait, I couldn't help but try to think of what I think could happen in the second season. I feel like the Grayson family, Mark and Debbie, will definitely grieve and try their best to make sense of what happened. Maybe even go through a stage of denial. The world will definitely try to figure things out, and maybe they'll even develop a fear and or distrust of heroes. So I'm not sure how that hero system will stay in place. As far as Mark and Debbie goes, I'm not sure if their lives will go back to normal. I can't see Mark going back to school, at least not immediately. Like, maybe he'll take a break and prioritize defeating or even snuffing his dad out because he knows no one else is up to the task. Whatever it is that Mark plans to do, I don't know if he'll have the time to be able to surpass his dad or who would be able to train him in OmniMan's place. But I do know that OmniMan is no longer welcomed on Earth and that their family will no longer be the same. People would not stand for OmniMan returning when he's committed so many crimes. It'd be nothing they could do about it, definitely, but I could see it kind of going like how Sasuke's return was after the war and how it wasn't accepted at first, except this would obviously be on a larger scale. Now, I do have a theory that I don't want to happen, and that'd be OmniMan falling sick, or maybe turning good at the last possible second and having a change of heart, and then maybe eradicating his own people, thus the threat. But like I said, I wouldn't want something that predictable to happen, and I doubt he could live on Earth again anyway. Again, I feel like the writing has been great so far, and I'm both curious and eager to see where the next season will take us. I definitely look forward to sharing my thoughts about it when it drops, and if you have any theories you'd like to share, then please feel free to drop them down below in the comment section. Thank you for tuning in. Sierra Nova is out.